Welcome back or welcome to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be looking at Shantel Marie Thoreau, but more we're going to be looking at her alleged husband, Salah, and there's been a lot of speculation around the community. Does he have a family? Does he not have a family? There's been evidence, there hasn't been evidence, there's been questions, there's been some no questions, and what I want to take a look at, a new video came across my feed, Eyelash, had put something out where it's like there was a little kid's voice that came from one of Chantal's streams. I'll have that video linked down below if you want to go listen to that if you would like. You can believe it or you don't have to, but I want to really take a look into, does Salah actually have a child? Or if he doesn't have a child, is Shantel babysitting? Why would they let her potentially watch over a small child? X, Y, Z. So let's take a look at it. But first things first, remember everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So let's get into it. I want to take a look at, essentially, does Salah actually have a second family? Does he have a kid? What is this? Does he? Does he actually? So, he is the father figure. That's the emperor. I am a father. He is a father. He does have a kid. Like, he's married or he's got a relationship or he has kids. I am the father. Why is this? Because I was taking my ding-a-ling all over town. Whether or not this is an actual, like, full-blooded marriage or not, I'm not seeing this as, like, super, super traditional. It's almost like I was young, dumb, and stupid, and now I have a kid. But I am a father. Because from material influence here, him having to accept the kid that is his, in my opinion here, it's helping him avoid financial ruin, disaster. I think this might be one of the things that Shantel probably has over his head, being like, I'll expose you, your entire family, your kid, and everything else to the World Wide Web, and you'll never be able to do anything ever again. Your kid will be forever harassed. I'm not saying go do that, but that feels like a threat that she has potentially allegedly made. Don't do that. Because, yeah, hopes and fears. Whoever he has this kid with, he's in a committed relationship with this person. He's in a committed relationship. Is Shantel actually the second wife? Because like I want to be in happily harmonious union with this person that I have a kid with. He is a father. Unseen obstacle though. This illusion is shattering. I don't know when or how this is going to happen, but it feels like when Shantel decides enough is enough, she's going to out this, whether or not he wants it or not. She's going to out names. She's going to out places. If she hasn't threatened to already, she could be saying this is where the kid goes to school. This is where they go to daycare. And like she'll like expose all of it. I mean, she's already doxed. She doxed an elderly home, nursing home already. What's to stop her from outing other people as well, especially young kids? Because the negative influence here, yeah, I don't want the world to know. This is like, I don't want the world to know what's really going on. He has been able to maintain a balance between this other relationship, his family, and Shantel. Because here in the past, he's really happy with his kid. Does he have two? Does he have more than one kid? Because it feels like he might have more than one. Because it's like the son as well. There's typically a child. It's a happy time, the birth. He has kids. In my opinion, he has kids. Because here in the future, he wants to keep all of this secret. It's almost like you can trash me as much as you want, but don't involve my kids. Don't involve my family. Otherwise, things are going to be we're going to take this up a lot more levels than what it currently is. Yeah, he, in my opinion, he is father, he is dad, he has kids, but he wants to keep his family and kids secret away from people. You know what? That's actually really awesome. Please don't. It would be, I can respect that. Don't bring kids to the internet. However, Chantal, we can now are starting to hear the kids online. I don't like this. But I want to take a look at why. So when it comes to Salah, and I should say, we heard the kid now online, on live, on one of her lives. I want to take a look into why did they leave the kid with Chantal? Why would they leave the child, the young one, with Chantal? Like, why would that happen? Like, feels like that's just a bad idea waiting to happen, but why? Why would they leave this child with Chantal? Ten of Cups. She's family. She's family. She's Ten of Cups. She's the Ten of Cups. This is family. Technically, she's a part of the family. Why did they leave her with her? Family. Also, this is part of an agreement, a contract of sorts that it feels like that goes on between the parental figures. It's like we have a contract here. And sometimes that you want to be a part of this family, this is part of that duty. Ooh. Chantal isn't happy about it, but I also get here with this being a King of Wands reversed and like a material influence. I'm going to have to pull a clarifier on this because it's like, this isn't Salah. This isn't, I mean, this could be Chantal, but I feel like Chantal has a lot of resentment about this. It's like, I'm going to kick and scream and do whatever like, is she mirroring a kid? Like, is she mirroring Salah's kid, and that's why she's been so babyish? Because it's like, oh, she wants all that doting, loving father energy directed towards her, so she acts like the kid to get that same energy to her. Because the hopes and fears here, it's like, we want to be victorious, we want to be triumphant, we're taking. Why did they leave her? It's because they have to go do something. They leave the kid with Chantal because, one, your family, you're obligated. This is part of the agreement that we have. She's extremely resentful to this. However, like the family here, it's like, we gotta go do what we need to do here. We gotta go fight something. We gotta go do something. We gotta go put things together. However, the unseen obstacle. Chantal actually might have like a legal, like not a legal leg to stand on, but like a religious angle here with like a marriage. This is a commitment. It's a marriage. Salah is married to someone else, in my opinion here. With this Hierophant card showing up, like, why do we leave it? But I also see Salah married to Chantal in some way. And so, like, of course you're going to leave the kid with the second wife. It's how it operates over there, right? Unseen ops, or the negative influence here, there's a lot of worry when they do leave the kids with her, or the kid with her. They don't trust her with both of them, but they can trust her with one of them, ish, because what's going for them? Why do they leave her? Why do they leave the kid with her? I will say this: what we know of Chantal online and her and how she treats kids and how she speaks about kids, we know her that kind of to be her true feelings, right? Every time that she's gone at Yaba for her kids, every time that she has gone at other community members for their kids or trying to expose their kids and the such, it is what I'm seeing this as is every time she's been mad at like the mom or the kid over there for Salah, she can't take it out on them, so she takes it out on reactors in the community and their families, because she can, because that's what's going for her. Because with this Three of Cups here as well, because how she acts with them is very different than how she acts with the community. She might fight with Salah, but she won't. But she puts on a happy front or a good front for the kid or around the kid. Here in the past, Seven of Pentacles. Also, This was an investment. This was part of the reason why she's been allowed to stay there. And here in the future, though, bad decisions. This is a decision we are not going to. Da 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 da. Okay, sorry about that. Because the other thing here at the Two of Swords reversed. This is gonna be a decision that they're gonna like. This is like the worst. Like we have a decision to make, and it's not, and it's gonna be one that we gonna have to make. You know what? I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. No, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. If y'all have questions with that, just ask them down below in the comments. Maybe I'll answer, maybe I won't. But yeah, this is seen as victorious. Why do they leave her? It's us being victorious. It's us going out, making the money, making the bank. Okay, so I want to take a look. So Shantel, how does Shantel feel about when she has to babysit said kid? How does Shantel feel about having to babysit the kid? How does she feel when she has to babysit the kid? The young one. She feels like the star. Interesting. She feels like the star. Why is this? In some way, this is her. Like, how does she feel when she's babysitting? To her, this almost feels like I'm going to get what I want or what I couldn't have. I do feel like she actually... I'm probably going to grab clarifiers for this. But what I see here is like when she babysits the kid, it almost feels like I actually feel like I'm seen, I'm heard, I feel like a star, I feel like I'm doing my stuff. Why is this? Because I get to be a mom. I get to be the center of someone's attention. I get to live out kind of those, I get to be someone's like one and only with the 5 of Cups upright. So it's like moving on from things from our past, from material influential sense. So does she spoil this kid rotten to get in Salah's good graces? Because if that's what it kind of feels like here whenever she babysits, it's like anything kind of goes with me. Here, what in the world is with my camera today? Sorry about the blurriness, but yeah, it's like I give a lot to this kid whenever I babysit. It's like she's kind of bribing the kid to bribe Salah, because she's leaving. She's leaving. She's going. She also likes to leave when she's babysitting the kid. Interesting. Like, does she get the kid like early in the morning, like before work starts, and then like she goes out and like does her stuff? Like she drives around. Salah will drop the kid off by the by the time that she gets back, and like that's interesting. Unseen obstacle here. The Page of Swords. She can't talk about it. Her lips are sealed. She cannot talk about any of this going on. Because if she does, she's also fuming on the inside. I don't think she likes it. I think there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of... She is a capital BITCH in all caps when she does have to babysit. I feel like it's something she doesn't like to do. It's something she... I don't know how or why, but it feels like her hands are tied and that she has to do it. Which is interesting. Because what's going for her, she's programming the damn kid. She's programming the dang kid. And what she wants and saying different things. It's like mind games almost. Because here in the past, the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Cups, I don't know what's going on, but it's like one of the mom, like this feels like Bob. maybe not Salah, maybe not like Foodie's mom, but like the kid's mom who's like, you should do this. And then here in the future killers, Shantel as well. Shantel feels very empowered when she does babysitting. Also, I just don't like this. It keeps coming up. Spirit, why do we keep doing this? All right. You know what I'm going to do? Because Spirit's now gone both times of think. I don't want to say this. But it keeps coming up. Fine, I will. Fine. Okay. So, okay, so we're just going to take a look at why is Foodie kind of, what's got her hands tied? What ties her hands together essentially and her mouth shut, where she doesn't talk about the kid, she doesn't complain about the kid, like, what really keeps her quiet about all of this, especially since it seems like it's something that does annoy her quite a bit. It's something that she really can't say no to, and like that's odd in itself. And like Shantel is always someone who's like, I'm gonna say no when because I don't want to do something, so I'm gonna tell you no. And this is something she cannot really say no to. So what's that all about when she can't really say no? Because I'm trying to figure this out. Seven of Wands. You can't defend yourself against this. It is part of something you have to do. You have to do this. You cannot protect yourself. You cannot get out of this. Well, why is it? This is her way to Salah. This is how she sees her way manipulating Salah. It's like, if I can turn the kid against Salah, or like against the mom, and then I can have Salah all to myself, I can go live out this dream. Because the unseen material influences here. Because material influences on the whole thing. Because it's like, Foodie, why, from a material sense, how can they have her hands tied? Because she's the one that funnels. This is a really weird double-edged sword, it seems like, where Foodie supplies all the money for this for the family, but the family requires her to do like the babysitting and stuff when need be. But she sees the babysitting as a way to get to Salah and axe the other person out, or like ice the other person out of the relationship. Because, like, she's refusing to walk away from Salah. She's refusing to walk away from the family, those people that want her. It's the swans mate for life. She's refusing to let go of them because she wants Salah to herself. Also, the unseen obstacle here, too, 3 of Wands. She's manifesting this. She's manifesting her own dream, her own reality. Like, she's manifesting something. She wants that family. Is she trying to manifest something bad happening to the wife? Or like the first wife, so she could have Salah and the 2 kids, and she's like, well, if the first wife is gone, then I can have Salah and the 2 kids all to myself. Because the negative influence, there's a lot of broken contracts. There's a lot of broken agreements. One's giving more than the other. Also, this business agreement, this business arrangement that they've got going on, it's coming to an end, whatever this is. Why can't she say no? Well, she's going to be able to say no here pretty soon because she's going to be like, I'm skedaddling on out because there's never been any passion here. She uses the kid as a way to manipulate Salah to get closer to her. She sees her way to Salah loving her as through the kid. Because here in the future, I'm refusing to see things in a new perspective. She's going to get cut off. I don't know if the first wife, I think that's what I'm just going to call her now, is the first wife. The first wife is done. She's over it. She's ready to cut things off, in my opinion here. But Shantel is also refusing to see the situation for what it truly is. And she's refusing to see the situation. Like, she's legitimately trying to manifest something bad happening to the wife, in the first wife, in my opinion here. And she would use the kid to do it. Okay. So, why hasn't Shantel talked about Salah's first wife? It seems like Salah's first wife and kids. Why hasn't she talked about them? It seems like, oh my gosh, that would be wonderful content. It's like, yeah, we're doing like the whole, like, I'm the second wife and the such like that. That would be interesting content, right? Like, I would think it would be something different to look into, a different side of the culture. But why hasn't she been allowed to talk about, I'm going to say, the first wife and the two kids? Because she gets booted out of Kuwait if she does. It's like, it's illegal to talk about. You can't talk about this. You can't. That's not part of the agreement. You better not. Otherwise, we will get you out of Kuwait legally. Why is this? Because we would be done with you. That would be the that would be the ultimate betrayal. That would be the ultimate betrayal. You'd be done. We're over with. It's gone. It's done. And nada. Because we'll halt this whole thing. If Shantel would say anything but the kid and the mom, the kids and the mom, she has to go. And it's not like, oh, you got to go yesterday. You got to go like in a few days. No, you had to be gone yesterday. Because here's the Six of Wands again. Shantel wants to talk about it. She wants to talk about them so much, but she won't because she would get booted out so quick. That's kind of like, that's the line. And she's getting pretty close to towing it. Because the unseen obstacle, this is what she's been working towards. Hard work, effort, the cornucopia behind her. Why can't she talk about them? There's some sort of work that she's been doing too. I don't know, man. Again, there's legal agreements in place that if she would talk about them, she legally cannot talk about them. I don't know what that's all about, but she legally cannot talk about them. Otherwise, I think she gets booted from Kuwait so dang fast. However, yeah, because with the Five of Pentacles reversed as well, what's going for her? She's also been either giving money or she's been given money to say, you cannot talk about them. You're given a spot. You're given something so you don't have to, so you don't talk about them. It's almost like bribery money. Because here in the past, she's also, I think, helped pay child support for something. This is my child support card. In the past, she's helped pay for child support. Or back child support. Because here in the future, Six of Cups, she's going to be talking about it. She's going to talk about once she gets to a place, whether she goes to Canada or somewhere else, once she's out of Kuwait and she's out of Kuwait for good, she's talking about all of it. The extra wife, the kid, the kids, who she was doing. I think we're going to be, this is going to be doxing. It's going to be horrible. She will talk about all the negative shenaniganery she has been up to when it comes to kids and the things that were going on. Egads. So now I want to take a look at Salah. Why does Salah... And this is kind of where I'm going to end it, but why does Salah, in my opinion, why does Salah, why do they feel like Shantel is a good place to stick their kid? Not all the time, it seems like, but why does Salah feel like this is, like I should leave a child of mine with Shantel? I just want to see his thought process around it. I don't have any other option. Either family can't watch them, or the wife is out, or he's out. It's like I don't have any other options with my child, because someone needs to watch them. With that Page of Swords upright, it's like I don't have another option for my little one. Because with again, it's like I have my kid right now and I can't slack off, but I need to go do other things. I don't know if the feminine figure in Salah's life actually knows that Salah's leaving the kid with Shantel. I'm hearing no. I mean, that's another reason why Shantel won't bring it up, because if the mom knew where Salah was leaving the kid with, we'll take a look at what that's all about. But the hopes and fears here, my hard work's not going to pay off. He's out working or doing something, so he's like, I can't bring the kid with to do it. And we don't have another option, because the unseen obstacle, though, here is like, someone's manifesting something. Someone is manifesting a journey, going somewhere. With my Three of Wands and my Two of Wands, in other decks, it's typically someone overlooking an ocean on a boat, going somewhere else. They want to take the kids out of the Middle East. I think they want to get them dual citizenship somewhere. That's going to be my opinion. And that's kind of the obstacle to this whole thing. Is like, I don't have another option, but that's what we're trying to get to. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the entire family. Also, because there's money to be made elsewhere. This is an investment. He is trying to get money somewhere and trying to get money other places. He's trying. However, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed here, it's not working in his case. It's not working in his favor. It's not paying out. We're not getting the money that we need. Because here in the past, you built everything out on a really shitty foundation. It's not going to work. Seven of Pentacles reversed here in the future. New business agreements, new business contracts. I don't know what's going on. But like Salah's working on some sort of business to either up the status within Kuwait, get different citizenship for those kids, or the such, is kind of what I'm seeing. That's why they've kind of left Shantel with the kids. Because like we have to go figure out other avenues of protecting or maintaining what we have. Is what it feels like to me here. Okay, now I want to take a look at what does the mom of the kids feel? Does the mom of the kids even know that the kids or kid is being left with Shantel? I mean, maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But let's take a look. I'm so curious. What's going on? How does the mom, essentially this Queen of Cups, feel? Does she know that Shantel is watching them? Let me rephrase this. Does the mom know that Shantel is watching the kids alone? No. Does she know that Salah will take the kid or kids to over by Shantel, though, every once in a while? Ooh. How does she feel? She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. She does not like Shantel. She doesn't. The devil upright. And it's like, how are you feeling about this? Oh, she hates it. She's like, you're a bad influence. You're haram. She does not like this. However, your family, she does not like Shantel at all. She does not want those kids near her. She thinks that Shantel is a bad influence. However, you are family, so we grit our teeth. Because from a material sense, there's only so much I can do. There's also, it feels like she might have really stressful, really long days, especially when it comes to Shantel watching those kids. I also think that she sees Shantel as really depressed. And so it's like, oh, just Salah, take the kids over there. See if it'll help her get out of her depression mode. Maybe she just needs other people around to play with or do things with. Hopes and fears. 5 of Cups. I don't know if this other person likes her a lot, but she's like, our hopes here are like, you're just gone. I think she wants Shantel gone. Shantel is a liability. Shantel can ruin her and her kid's life. Unseen obstacle, though. Shantel gives them a lot of money. Shantel gives them a lot of money, which is why she kind of plays nicey nice. Also, I don't think that she likes, is this Salah? Yeah, Salah's also feels like he does wear the pants and that kind of with everything over there right now, with like at least that situation. And it's his way. It's his decision. It's the man's way of doing things. What's going for her? We're healing of a broken heart. I don't know what's going on, but whoever this mom is, maybe she's having maybe she hasn't been with Salah, or they're kind of went through a really a really rough patch with stuff. Oh. What I also get here is, I don't know if the person, this motherly figure, if like, maybe she's got 2 kids. I feel like she's got 2. And it feels like one might be Salah's. I don't know if the other one is Salah's. And I wonder if Salah is kind of taking on like that stepfather role for one of the children. And so, like, she's kind of coming out of a sense of like, oh my gosh, all this stuff was going wrong. Salah came in kind of being like a white knight to the whole thing. They're ending up having their own kid, but they need like Shantel to kind of get this all monetarily to keep rolling. I was here in the past, 3 of Cups. 3 is a crowd. Salah, Shantel, and this other woman were kind of not all involved, but like they were all doing that relationshipy thing in here in the future. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Whoever this person is, Shantel is leaving. I don't care what anyone says. Shantel is leaving. And with that, so is the money. And I think they're trying to just struggle to figure out what's kind of going on right now. What's going on with Salah and this mom, otherly figure. And then here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, which is, we don't know which way to turn out. Everyone's just burnt out, not sure which way to turn and the such. I'm just going to grab out one more deck. And I want to take a look at I want to get one card for each one of them. How does Shantel feel about this whole arrangement? How does Salah feel about this whole arrangement? And how does the mom feel about this whole arrangement that they kind of have going on when it comes to the babysitting of the kid? Or I should say more, how does Shantel feel about Salah and the mom? How does Salah feel about the mom and Shantel? How does the mom feel about Salah and Shantel? So, all right. So let's just take a look. Let's start off with Shantel. How does she feel about Salah with this whole situation? How does she feel about this motherly figure in this whole situation? Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if she knows this motherly figure very well. I don't think she knows this person rarely. I don't know. She might have met like once or twice, but she does not know this person well. Okay, so that's how Salah feels about Shantel, about the mom. Then how does this motherly figure feel about Salah? How does she feel about Shantel? Okay, so this is where we will end it. So how does Shantel feel about Salah right now? Timing. Timing is off, taken, focused on other things and or other people. Desire to be in a relationship is not there. Playing the field. She knows Salah isn't hers. It's like, yeah. He's just not going to be hers ever. And that's okay. Okay, we'll take a look at this motherly figure. How does Shantel feel about this mother? Come on, focus. You are struggling today, camera. Appears to be stronger than they are. Hides their weaknesses. True colors are revealed when times get tough or when challenged. I think she sees this motherly figure as someone, it's like, you just follow what your husband says all the time. You think you wear the pants in the family, but you really don't. You're just a weak individual who can't even stand up for herself. Like, she really looks down upon this motherly figure. I think that there also might be projection issues when it comes to Shantel looking at this motherly figure and her situation from her mom, because she holds resentment, I think, for her mother, and so she's putting that onto this woman. Okay, so how does Salah feel about Shantel? Bump, bump, bump. Bumps into an ex frequently due to work or family obligations, kids and or family issues, visualizes and fantasizes about a reunion with ex. I have seen this card so many times. He knows she's talking to an ex. He just does. It's like, he's like, Shantel, I know you're talking to him. Like, just, we know. We know. Okay, how does he feel about this motherly figure? He got 2 cards. So, Wanderer. Openly flirts with others in front of significant other. Touchy-feely. Pretends to be single. Leads others on. Attention seeking. Oh. And we have mirroring. Issues are being reflected and exposed. Flaws are being illuminated. Like attracts like. Okay. So it seems like whoever Salah, this woman who he has a kid with, him and her are 2 very, very similar people. They act the same. They walk the same. They talk the same. Like, they both have the same issues, it seems like. Where they're always, neither one are secure, or feels secure in relationships. However, they're coming together, I feel like, to teach each other lessons. I don't know if it's true love, but it's definitely one of, like I said, I think one of the kids is Salah's. I feel that one of them is Salah's, whether or not this is his. I don't know if his is the older one or his is the younger one. I'm not sure, but this woman, I'm feeling it seems like she's got 2. And then let's take a look at the woman. How does she feel about Salah? 3's a crowd. Oh, like I said, she does not like Shantel. Yeah, chooses one over another, abandons responsibilities and obligations. Infatuation, has their cake and eats it too. Oh yeah, she knows Salah is playing the field too. It's like, you got me and another person. Huh. And then, how does she feel about Shantel? Pitiful. Tries to make partner feel guilty by either crying or guilt tripping them for doing something that they wanted to do instead. I think she sees Shantel as a giant toddler, to be 100% honest. She sees Shantel as a giant toddler who always tries and gets her way. And if it's her way or the highway, or no way at all. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I don't think I don't think she respects Salah all that much, because it's like, you're really at the beck and call of that. I don't. There's a lot of shit talking about Shantel behind her back in Kuwait, in my opinion. People do not like her. She is a focal point of a lot of conversations. I don't think Salah actually gets a lot of conversations not about Shantel when he goes out, to be 100% honest, and I think it does great on his nerves. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave an evil eye emoji down below. I would really, really appreciate it for all the engagement, as it helps people find my video in the algorithm. Otherwise, I really want to say thank you so very, very much, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So bye. Oh, also, if you made it this far, quick reminder, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, you can follow me on those two social media platforms where I'm posting other content. You can get notifications, you can interact with me, or if you want to connect with me outside of my website, you can do so through those platforms. So thank you for that. Otherwise, again, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So bye.